Elizabeth. So I wanted to pop in and share a video all about superfood shakes. So if you've started on your health and fitness journey with me, you either started your workouts with superfood shake or some pre-workout. Now I'm chugging some pre-workout right now because I'm gonna be doing my workout in a little bit. But I wanted to share with you guys all things superfood shake. So I know it can maybe be intimidating when you get a bag in the mail and you're like, what do I do with this? How do I make it? What do I do? So I want to share with you guys all my tips, tricks, suggestions, all the things, and hopefully you find this helpful. So you either ordered a giant bag of one flavor or you got a mix box. I usually recommend the mix box. You can try different flavors and see which one you like the best. And the vegan is the way to go. In my opinion, it just tastes really good. There is a whey option too, but I usually get the big bag of tropical strawberry Shakeology, or we get the chocolate, and I'll show you how we store them. So I have this drawer. I got these containers from Walmart. I know that you can order containers too that say Shakeology on them from Beachbody, but I ordered this. And then I just dump the bag in there and then it just stores really nicely, an airtight container on the shelf over here. All right, I drink my Shakeology every day. I love it. It's loaded with super dense nutrition. It helps me stay on track nutrition-wise. It curbs my sugar cravings. And there are so many different yummy ways to make it. So I have delicious recipes, and maybe I'll have to share with you, like in the comment section down below or the description, my different recipes for a Shakeology mug cake, which is like the best ever if you're craving chocolate. There's also Shakeology balls, so you roll them up and it's like an energy protein ball. There's also like cookies, no-bake cookies, but I'm just gonna primarily in this video talk about shakes because I don't wanna like overwhelm you, but I also wanna know if you have a favorite go-to Shakeology recipe, share with us because I think we can encourage each other and then get new ideas too. So let's just talk about the basics. So it comes with a scoop in your bag, or if you have a packet, this is all you're gonna do is you're gonna dump it in your blender. I really recommend my Ninja blender. It's high powered, it has a ton of different blades. You can use any blender. I will share with you guys the link to this one. We've had it now for a few years and I've tried different blenders, but this is my go-to. Like, I love it. And I usually let my Shakeology blend really, really well so that everything gets incorporated. So you do your flavor, and then, and I'll talk about a few different recipes that are like my favorite. If you're doing the color-coded containers with me, I'm gonna talk about what I add to my Shakeology on the daily. So you can add a fruit, and you add your liquid of choice, and that's all you really need to get it to be like the best ever. So if you're doing Shakeology, this counts as a red of your containers. A fruit, you fill this container with your fruit, and then if you want to be adventurous and if you want to get a green in, a veggie, then I highly suggest adding a veggie to your shake, and there's certain ones that don't taste at all. So and then you add your liquid of choice, and I almost always do water or almond milk, but we'll go through all the options in just a second. So that's what it kind of looks like for me when I make my Shakeology, is it's a red, a purple, a green, and then some water. So let's talk about some flavor combos that are my absolute go-tos. So if you are doing your Shakeology for the first time, I highly recommend doing chocolate. Like, you can make this taste like a Wendy's Frosty, and I swear it is so, so good, and it's so good for you. So I do the vegan chocolate. I do a teaspoon of peanut butter, sometimes a generous teaspoon of peanut butter. And then I do a half of a frozen banana. The key is frozen. So just getting your shake super cold. You can also add a really big handful of ice. So that's my purple. And then I add 8 to 10 ounces of almond milk or coconut milk, and it just makes it creamy and frothy and delicious. So that is my chocolate recipe. So I'll do chocolate, frozen banana, peanut butter, and milk of choice, and some ice, and get it really cold and just get it to blend for a really long time till it starts moving. And then if you go to pour it out of your blender and it's like kind of getting stuck, then add a little bit more liquid and have it go. You can always add some water, so if you don't want to keep adding more milk, but that's my chocolate go-to recipe. my strawberry recipe. Okay, it took me a long time to get on the tropical strawberry bandwagon because I was so obsessed with chocolate, like years obsessed with chocolate. I drank this for probably 3 years before I ventured out to strawberry and vanilla. So my tropical strawberry go-to recipe is I will always add a frozen cup of berries. So frozen cherries, frozen blueberries, frozen strawberries. I mix it up. I do all kinds. I'll add a cup of that to my shake, 1 scoop of this, and then I will add my veggie. So you cannot, and you may be surprised by it, but you can't taste spinach. So I'll do a cup of spinach, fresh or frozen, and it works really, really great. The other is if I've run out of greens in my fridge, there's something that Beachbody has called Power Greens. So you can add a scoop of this, and I think it counts as half of your green by using the Power Greens. So these are just dried veggies. Like there's nothing else in here. It's just dried veggies. And so you just add a scoop of it and you can't taste it, but it's a great way to get your veggies in. But I always keep this on hand so that if I run out of spinach. The other thing is that I'll buy the big container of spinach, separate it out into smaller packets or bags in the freezer so that I just have to use that one and put it in. And the reason why I freeze it is so that it doesn't go bad in my fridge, and then I always know I have spinach on hand. Another thing that's newer for me with adding veggies to my shake is riced frozen cauliflower. Not doing it myself, not fresh, riced frozen cauliflower. I fill up one of these, add it to my shake. Doesn't matter if it's a chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry. I can't taste it. And again, a great way to get a veggie in without tasting it. And it just makes it super creamy. And I'm not the only other one that thinks this. A lot of girls in our squad will tell you the exact same thing. Okay, let's move on to vanilla and my favorite go-to vanilla recipe. So at Beachbody Summit, I got this recipe from them. I don't remember what it's called, but it's half a frozen banana, a little bit of peanut butter. Got our peanut butter here again. It is your favorite milk of choice and maple syrup. Oh my goodness. And you can sprinkle some cinnamon on top if you want to, and it is like a dessert. It's so good. I've even done it in popsicle molds and had it that way. But I just wanted to share with you guys some tips and some suggestions on how to get started. I know that if you are not eating clean before having superfood shakes, they may taste like, oh, I don't really know if I like the flavor. Give it a week, give it 30 days, really go for it, because your taste buds are gonna change over time. And then what ends up happening is after my workout, I use my shake as my treat and I make it super cold, super creamy. And then it is like the best thing ever, because I know if I worked hard in my workout, I get my shake. So I'll probably do a separate video with all the fun ways to use Shakeology, because I don't want it to be overwhelming as soon as you're first trying it and you're using it. And if you have not ordered Shakeology yet, or you're not sure and you want to ask me more questions, be sure to do so, and I can help you get started with it and figure out which is the best flavor. They even have sample packs. I think it's like 5 different sample packs to try. And then also they come out with different seasonal ones throughout the year. So I've done, there's a pumpkin spice, a chocolate peppermint one, and then also I think it's like candy cane or something like that, and then the salted caramel is coming out too this summer, which is super exciting. So there's all kinds of fun flavors too, which is great, but I just wanted to let you guys know. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm super excited to share with you guys all that I have to share with you, and then hopefully you found it helpful. So I'll talk with you later. Bye guys.